I guess what I was saying was, you see everything that's going on social media, right? Where it's now become either black versus white, or even us against each other. It's color to color, right? So I think to break down those biases, I think it starts at home, right? It's not fair. We don't live in a fair world. The world isn't perfect. But I guess if you take responsibility of what you can control and change it, then I think there's really like, it's an uphill from there. Like we never lost. We're just behind on the race. You know, forcibly, not, you know, not biologically, but we were forced into a second place. But there's no excuse that we can't rise from there. And then this starts right here. It starts here in the house. You know, having that thing strong. You can't break that up. The structure, the whole community gets struck. You know? It's like that. Say hi, Leah. Say hi.
My name is Gabrielle Narcisse. I'm from Montclair, New Jersey.
Oh wow.
I'm 19. I'm going to New York Gallatin in the fall to study art as a form of resistance. I'm very exhausted from talking about Black Lives Matter. Yesterday I spoke at a protest. I spoke at New Jersey Blackout. And I feel like I'm constantly sacrificing my well-being and my mental health for the advancement of black people. And it's almost uncanny how much work black women have to do on behalf of the entire Black Lives Matter movement. And I wish that I didn't have to work so hard, but I love doing this work because my life matters and I want everyone to know it. And my sister is a trans black woman and I want to make the world a safer place for her and a safer place for my dad and my mom and all my friends and my family. So that's why I'm so committed to Black Lives Matter.
If I died, would I finally be alive? Would I finally be able to breathe instead of fearing being choked with one knee without having to bleed? Will I finally be able to love without feeling the need to be tough, rough, and all of the above? Does my dark skin make you believe my soul is dark and dimmed? If I died, would I finally be a light, bright, so that I can be more than just your moonlight? No longer the shade, just a diamond in the sun rays, dancing on clouds of smiles and giggles, with not even a wiggle of hate. If I died, would you have cried for the black girl with the kinky hair, for me, or for the sea, the one that you love so dearly that you speak when it needs healing, while you watch me peeling, layer by layer, shedding my barrier, to be wiped clean of all sin, yet darker than the white scene? Is it so terrible that I deem me as the victim in my dream, who died?
Shades, the diamond in the sun's rays, dancing on the clouds of smiles and giggles, with not even a wiggle of hate.
Would you have cried?
If I died, would you have cried?
Kinky hair, for me,
For the black girl with kinky hair, for me,
one that you love,
or for the sea, the one that you love so dearly, that you speak when it needs healing, while you're watching me peeling, layer by layer, shedding my barrier, to be wiped clean of all sin, yet darker than the white scene. Is it so terrible that I deem me as the victim in my dream, who died without even being seen?
Black Lives Matter is finally that we having change in the world today, and everybody coming together as one, as unity, and having equality, giving us rights to do things, and it's finally that everything is coming to premise, where so we could all get together as a unit, as one, and hopefully in the near future we could get rid of racism. At least it would be better for us as black folks, black women, and black men in general. So.
Freedom, a never-ending call to us all. A drum, a hum, a vibration running through our palms. Forgotten yet, the caged bird knows of our call. Bright, vibrant in color and shine. Something like Nina tweeting your hymn. Or maybe like Martin who never had enough time. People searching for a new rhyme, scared of the world as if we committed a crime just cause we alive. But the KKK ain't the only threat to our claim. Freedom, we treat it like treason. Finally, voices heard because we died on the curb. Finally, our voices heard because people following the herd. Malcolm wanted equality not to be in season. A trend, a tweet, a black box on the screen. That ain't unique, and you still ain't letting us be seen. You speak just so you can be free from the hurt, pain, and agony you bring. White girl, you don't care about me. You barely know of the pain that I speak. You look at me and laugh and squick. I am not your comedy. I am not the black friend you seek. White boy, you barely speak in class. You mute when they talk about me. Now you stand up to the extremes. Don't take my fight and make it your critique. You're not the white savior I seek. Freedom. It ain't no black and white to Asia, Europe, or across the shore. Dark is the tone, often ignored, never adorned, often scorned. If you're darker than that brown paper bag, even in America, your soul will be torn. Freedom. What a beautiful thing. But is it for me? The only black person in honors that you see? The only black friend you have at the scene? Freedom. What a wondrous thing. But is it for me? The multiple black people judged and misled, told they have no future lying ahead. Freedom lost in the European dream. It was not made for me, so it's time to rise up and become the king.